When I put that aside, Winnie Nwanji is going to be actually holding a concert straight at the Chillers Solot Avenue. That is going to be on the 31st of March this very year. It's going to be alongside one of the biggest or the big squad all the way from the other side. Viper Tesumanda, Clever Spider, Candyman, Roddy Governor, all those guys will be lined right there. That is on the 31st of March. It's going to be actually Easter Sunday. Actually, Winnie Nwanji live at Solot Avenue, courtesy of the Chillers right there. When I put that as well aside, still on the entertainment, Abitex finally reconciles with, actually, that is Alan Skin, the Fango Entertainment or Fango Forest boss out there. That is actually when Abitex came out and explained how he actually forgave Alan Skin amidst all that has been happening. He's now a grown man. He doesn't have to pull ropes with young talents like Alan. If I may read through probably what actually Abitex out there laid about Alan Skin, actually events promoter Abbey Musinguzi right there, aka Abitex, was the first person to stage Alan Skin's concert, which took place at Freedom City, that is along Entebbe Road. Abitex was also the brain behind the Nkwacho festival, but it was taken up by another promoter after he had actually disagreements with Alan Skin over payments out there. And actually, Abitex came out and said, I have since forgiven you, and I can say you are now going back on top. I am an old man and ought to forgive and be forgiven. Abitex actually said that to Alan Skin. Beautiful, actually, seeing people making peace instead of pulling ropes, wanting fights all everywhere. So Abitex finally actually surrenders. I don't know how to, I should call it of us surrenders, but he finally actually says he has forgiven Alan Skin right there. When I put that aside, still on other stories, Entebbe Cool has revealed about his upcoming album that actually has been recording from Nigeria. It was written by actually Nigerians and also recorded from Nigeria out there. It is called Break the Chain album. Actually, Break the Chain album is an album of the big size Munene, that is Entebbe Cool. Musician Moses Sali, aka Entebbe Cool, has opened up about the recording and production of his yet to be released album called Break the Chain. The singer explained that all the songs were written in Nigeria, including the production. He did so after a conversation with Bushington, who advised him to fly to Lagos and record his Nigerian people, actually with Nigerian people. Entebbe Cool explained that he chose the name of the album Break the Chain because he felt Africans can live together and work together for their good. And actually said, I chose the name Break the Chain because I want to break the deadlock, the mentality and the mindset and the thinking that Africans, everyone has to fight, to fight individually. We need to work as a whole, and it's the reason I respect the Nigerian music industry, which is actually very true. Those guys are united. If you compare them to actually us here in Uganda, in that everybody wants to be, I'm the king of what? I'm the king of what? Everybody is a wannabe. Everybody is big on their own, actually. So it's better we work together, break the chain all the way from Entebbe Cool coming soon. When I leave that aside, a Grenade official came out and actually said how government should ban international artists from actually coming to Uganda. Before even I talk about this story, this is a very dense idea, dense thought all the way from a Grenade. Now you want to ban international artists from actually holding concerts in Uganda. It doesn't make sense. How comes you want to make collabos with these very international artists? Two, you want to perform from these international stages, and now you don't want them to come and perform probably here in Uganda. If I read through what actually Grenade laid out there about government to ban international artists from performing in the country, actually, with an interview with a local television, upcoming artist or singer Grenade urged the government of Uganda to ban international artists from performing in the country. He urged that it is unfair for foreign acts to come and actually profit from Ugandan audience without leaving anything to local artists. Greener suggested that the industry should prioritize actually Ugandan artists exclusively, which he believes would improve on their financial actually prospects. He said, "Government, I know you are watching. I am requesting you to ban all these international artists from Uganda. No company should be allowed to bring in an artist or to bring in an artist from other countries. This has to stop. You can't say terms actually can be better musically here in Uganda than Sheba." But she is, because actually she even brought a Grammy, and of which Sheba has never even been nominated. I'm not trying to despise Sheba, but I'm just trying to say, when big is big, we have to accept and actually always, I normally tell people, when somebody is bigger than you, you don't have to fight them, but you have to aim at them. If you're very wise, you can actually ask them, what did you do to be bigger to that extent? Actually, that is out there. When I go to the last story, Lilian Mbabazi, who is actually the mother of the children of the late Mozo Radio, have been dragged to court. But this story, I really have to research about it thoroughly so that we shall be very sure about it. Lilian Mbabazi dragged to court over 16.2 million outstanding rental balance. Lilian Mbabazi has been taken to court due to inability to pay her overdue of rent that is amounting to about 16 million Uganda shillings. On the 21st of February 2018, Lilian entered into a rental agreement for a house located in Konge, Buziga, plot 7141, block 273. The agreement actually stipulated that she was to pay 1.5 million every month. However, as the bill actually on the 13th of July last year, Lilian Mbabazi had failed to pay her rent for the period actually of about 1 year and 4 months, with her last payments being made actually in 2022 April. Now actually that's why it mounted up to about 16.2 million outstanding actually rent bill out there. But now, okay, it might sound unusual, but I know it is also possible. And we have to first get a confirmation with this. I don't know how I'm going to get in touch with Lilian Mbabazi, and probably we have to ask if this is valid information or just people who are up to fight out there. So that is what I had for you today on my Trend Zone, and you're still watching The Lunch Vibe. Later on, I'm going to be having a lady all the way from the Caritas, and we shall be discussing about the Caritas week that is actually kickstarting next week. Let's go for a musical break, then I'll be having her directly on the show. Let's go for this. We'll be back.